Welcome to Weird Futures Comic Talk. This is Bob Cheesy going over The Walking Dead issue number 167. Just going to talk a little bit about the issue, summarize it, and just feedback a few thoughts about it. So let's get started. This issue picks up right where 166 left off, where Andrea reveals to Rick that she's bitten. And as soon as she does, she passes out in front of Rick, and Rick is just flipping out. Dwight then comes out to see his ex-wife dead, that from the previous issue Rick pushed her into a table and her neck got snapped in the process, but then it cuts to Rick and Andrea in the bedroom confronting her, dying, followed by Rick breaking down and losing hope, where Andrea consoles him and does so like 3 times of him saying I can't go on, and she continuously keeps saying inspiring things. Carl also goes to console her and exchanges their final goodbyes, which Carl is strangely very composed and doesn't get too emotional. Perhaps it's due to the amnesia that he has gone through from getting his head blasted in way earlier issues of The Walking Dead. In the final time that Rick is breaking down saying I can't go on without you, Andrea loses it by saying something to the extent of "You're such a cuck, yes you can," and shortly after passes away. Rick accepts it and he cuddles up next to her for a moment, where I legit thought that Rick was actually going to let himself get bitten by her, but then he actually just gets off. Then she turns into a zombie, they wrestle for a little bit, and then he finally puts her down from a knife shank to the face. Rick is broken and then walks outside, where he seeks for Carl and breaks down in Carl's arms, but then Rick's community gathers around him and comforts him all together, and just to show that he is still praised as their leader and that the people still support him. Rick gets up, gets his act together, making the remark, "There's still so much to do." Overall, pretty good issue. A little over dramatic, and definitely that went on for a little too long, but it's a nice homage to one of the longest running characters in the series. For me though, the serious emotional impact, if it had that much, which it didn't, from this issue, is that the letter that was written in the end by Robert Kirkman, just apologizing for killing her off, and explains that it was not an easy decision, that he actually himself cried, and that he'll actually miss her character. But my biggest concern was that where's Negan in all of this? I would really like to see Negan actually consoling Rick, especially since Negan shared the regret he had with his wife and his unfaithfulness with her. So just some of my thoughts there. Other than that, that's it for this issue, folks. Stay tuned for more of The Walking Dead and all other things comic related here at Weird Future. Love ya.